Welcome to another exciting episode of the Stern Pro Circuit Championships. I'm your host, Tim Sexton, here to guide you through all the action. The Stern Pro Circuit Championship is an exciting ladder finals format. This means starting with 4 players, we eliminate the last place player and bring in a new player until we're down to just the final 2. The winner of that game wins a championship belt, a brand new Stern pinball machine, and also a $5,000 cash prize. Let's take a look at our field.
My name is Alexander Kazmarczyk, and I'm from the Pittsburgh, PA area.
My name is Jason Wardrick. I'm from Park Ridge, Illinois.
I'm Carl D'Angelo, and I'm from Fontana, California.
Hi, my name is Keith Elwin. I live in Chicago.
In each match, the top seeded player has the opportunity to choose the game or choose their order on the game.
I'm not going to pick a game. I'm going to defer. I designed 2 of these games, so I'm not going to pick either of those. So I'm going to let everyone else pick, and I'll play whatever. I don't care. I'm just here to have fun.
The game selected for this match is Godzilla Pinball, released in 2021 by Stern Pinball and designed by Keith Elwin. And here we are starting Game 14 of the Stern Pro Circuit Championship. Alexander is going first again, which means that for the first time in this tournament, Alexander has selected 2 games in a row, meaning player 4, Keith Elwin, has chosen to go last instead of choose the game. Strategic move that allows Keith to see the scores of all the players that he needs to pass in order to move on to the next game. And Fearless Alexander has selected Godzilla, the game designed by Keith Elwin. And he starts out here taking a couple tilt warnings, trying to get the ball up the ramps, trying to start his battle. Unfortunately, draining out the left out lane. Collects a 5 million award off the target, but that target sent the ball out the left out lane, ending a pretty quick ball 1 for Alexander. Jason has been approaching all these games with solid starts, solid play throughout all 3 balls, recovering from any mistakes he makes. He knows this game very well, taking shots to both ramps, passing the ball over from that shallower right flipper. Looked like he tried to hit the spinner there, recovers from that missed shot, hits the pop bumper. Jason's gonna take a little bit of time as he's missed a couple shots now to get situated. And now puts the ball into the mode select scoop on the right side of the play field. We know that Jason will be going with Geigen. Drop catching out of the scoop perfectly. Very dialed play. Dialed in, knowing exactly what the ball is going to do from these feeds. Maybe a little surprised by that danger though. Perhaps the tilt's a little bit tighter and he's not able to ski past the ball over with as much force as he did there. Already has lit his locks on Godzilla multi-ball here. Nice live catch on the lower flipper. Takes another shot to the ramp. Now because his locks are lit, the ball will divert, letting him shoot the wider right ramp every time. That shot hit the spinner, but he may have been going for his ally for the double scoring. Shoots the left ramp. Passes over to the other flipper without taking a danger that time. Starts his double scoring with the Rodan ally. 60 seconds of double scoring. That timer will start when this ball leaves the scoop. Starts now. Misses a shot to the ramp, but recovers from the right flipper. Hits the captive ball, trying to get the ball back to the left flipper. Instead, he'll bail out up the middle to lock his first ball for Godzilla multi-ball at the building. Jason has been taking the shorter plunges, getting the guaranteed skill shot there. The pop-upper gives him 5 seconds of ball save. And he'll use this now to hit the ramp for the Geigen award. Looks like maybe 2 more, 1 more. 1 more shot left. That's the final blow for Geigen for 20 million points plus a 9 million point finishing bonus. Lighting his destruction jackpot up the middle, but he drains out the right out lane and he is not able to collect that. That would have been a significant amount of points to collect there. But still a very good start for Jason Werdrick again, taking the lead over player one. And next in his Godzilla shirt, we have Carl D'Angelo stepping up. Carl making quick work of this game right now, shoots both ramps, lights his battle, and shoots into the battle scoop. Carl's likely also going to take the Geigen mode. He does. He's taking the drop catch, very nice drop catch out of the scoop, and shooting the ramp. Carl looks like he's going to be going to a strategy of shooting both ramps, shooting both the right ramp and the left ramp. When you do that and make the ramps as combos, the awards are actually worth double, but difficulty is shooting that tougher left ramp. So 3 shots down in Geigen. This 4th shot, 6 million there because of the combo. Lights his double scoring. He forgoes it, shoots another combo on a ramp. Another combo, 8 million. Just 2 shots left. Will he take the double scoring? No, another ramp shot. He can make his final shot here. He does. Forgoes the double scoring. Finishes, though, with even more points than Jason was able to get in his Geigen mode because of all that extra time. Now he falls into the scoop and collects his Add-a-Ball ally with Anguirus. Carl will select as his first power-up, building the base value of Godzilla multi-ball. And he's traveling over to London. Carl's playing very quickly here, moving through the game like he knows exactly what his plan is. Get Geigen done, get the first city done. That allows him to move over to London. In London, he can start another Tier 1 battle. He has his Destruction Jackpot lit. Isn't going to worry about that for now. It looks like his objective is light his next battle. Take the Destruction Jackpot now. 12 million points available for Carl if he can hit this loop shot. And he hits it. So now Carl makes a ramp shot. He's got a couple other features running, the super tail whips, the jet fighters, giving him more points on these shots. There's a pass over from the left to the right flipper, which he uses to shoot his left ramp, which helps light his battle. And shoots into the scoop, bringing in Rodan for double scoring for the duration of this battle. Another power up here. This is a tough one to choose between. He trusts that he's going to be able to get this done, so time battle bonus. And he goes with Titanosaurus, which tells me he is interested in starting Godzilla multi-ball. Titanosaurus requires shooting the targets. Targets don't feed back to a flipper. They can be out of control, so players will always pick this mode, almost always pick this mode when they're interested in bringing in a multi-ball with it to help turn on that ball save and allow them to recover from the shots off those targets. Second ball locked for Carl. Takes a little soft plunge down to the lower flippers and immediately up the middle, starting Godzilla multi-ball with double scoring running, with jet fighter attack running, with Titanosaurus mode running. And at this point, he can score a lot of points here by getting Godzilla multi-ball super jackpots with double scoring running. So here we go. Carl looks like he is aiming for his Titanosaurus shots. He's aiming for that lit target to the right of the building. He's also, while the balls are otherwise in play, taking shots to the loop, getting these Godzilla multi-ball jackpots. He has now, looks like, made 3 shots already in Titanosaurus, which lights another ally, which I think he collected with the Mothra ball save. He has to shoot the target on the left side, and then he has to shoot the pop-upper. 32 million for the Titanosaurus award there. And he may have finished Titanosaurus, I'm not sure. There's a lot happening right now. Oh, it looks like his multi-ball done. No, the Add-a-Ball he collects from the spinner, so that brings it back to 3 balls in play. 50 million for the extra ball award there. Lots of good stuff going on for Kara right now. The mode is certainly done. 226 million points he got in the Titanosaurus mode. Godzilla now controls London, uses a ball save there, keeps multi-ball going. He's got a super jackpot lid. He shoots it the difficult way, which actually increases the scoring for the super jackpot. Wow, what was that score? I did not see it. But that was a huge super jackpot collect for Carl. His double scoring is now expired. He takes a second danger. Close to tilting there, but he does not tilt. Now he's just going to be trying to light another Godzilla multi-ball super jackpot and collecting more jackpot awards. Wow, so Carl's already at 500 million points by just stacking everything and playing very efficiently in this game. Another super jackpot lit. He's taken it the double super jackpot. Another 54 million points for Carl D'Angelo. Great, great play here, up to almost 600 million points on ball one. And he has the safety of 2 balls in play. Here we are, 2 balls now trapped on the right flipper for Carl. Separates and shoots the ramp. Both balls choose that in lane there. Carl is controlling both balls, trying to make more jackpot shots at the ramps. Keeping the balls alive. That one finally drains down the middle, so that is the end of Godzilla multi-ball. Carl takes an extra jackpot. And it looks like he's immediately trying to light his next mode. His next mode would be a Tier 2 battle mode, which allows him to have an even bigger scoring opportunity and potentially another multi-ball with that mode. Collects another train. Now another destruction jackpot will be lit for Carl. He has his multiplier up to 3x, and because he's completed those 2 modes, base value up to 21 million. So we're looking at over 62 million points. 64.5 million points there. Sorry for my math on the fly not being quite perfect. And way ahead in power-ups, now he's collecting them. More time on the destruction jackpot. I don't know why he hasn't eaten it yet. He's been perfect on that shot. And here we are into his Tier 2 battle mode selection. Lots of kaiju are fighting here in this mode. He's got a little ball save, but no multi-ball. He is now trying to build switch hits to build up this flea jackpot. And then he can shoot these other shots to collect multipliers, collect more points. And he will have the option at some point to choose to fight or flee. Keep fighting or flee and collect that value. Here's this option first. So if he chooses to flee, he'll take a 5 million times 4 award. If he chooses to fight, he'll get a little bit more ball save time. He does not choose to fight. He now collects 22 million points plus a 10 million point time bonus. And ends that Tier 2 battle very quickly, but not before getting points very quickly in that mode. Animations are now catching up to Carl's very fast play, showing him his mode totals, showing him everything that he did, secret combos. Carl will be selecting his next power-up, which will be at level 4, Light Monster Zero. This is the first mini wizard mode of the game. And allowing him to choose a new city. New York or Paris being the cities he hasn't visited yet. He chooses Paris. Carl will collect another Carnage bonus. We know it's 24 million. So far, Carl's only played 1 multi-ball. So far this game, he already has 800 million points. He has made great scoring progress in all the features available to him in the game. So Monster Zero being a wizard mode here, this means it's going to take over everything on the playfield. It's going to be the only thing really running, other than some other rules. And in Monster Zero, the objective is to lock 3 balls and build up your super jackpot and jackpot values while you are lighting your 3 locks. So Carl's trying to shoot up the middle. He can also shoot these red arrow shots to build the value. He has a ball save right now, but that'll eventually expire. And when it expires, it forces you to go to the next phase of the multi-ball. So Carl now increases the jackpot by taking that plunge. taking another jackpot increase by shooting the red arrows. The red arrows are also giving him a bit of points here, a few million. And that is the first of 3 locks that you can earn in the Monsters Zero mode. Carl now takes his next plunge, and now he has to shoot green arrow shots. He's aiming for green arrow shots to light the next lock. He shoots one on the right ramp. A little bit between the slingshots, and no ball save for Carl right now. Takes the spinner shot he needed, and now he needs the left ramp. Nothing else he can really do except shoot that left ramp. He does here. Now he can shoot these red shots to build jackpot values. He does. He takes shot at the loop, takes shot at the tail whip. 3 shots in a row, a great combo. And now he'll take the shot up the middle to lock the second ball for Monster Zero. Ball lock 2. And third ball in play now. Carl has to shoot all 4 of these green arrows to light ball lock 3. That ball draining, but with the ball saver active, that ball saver has just expired now, so he cannot drain again without starting a multi-ball. So draining here is not going to end his game, but it'll prevent him from building more value, lighting more lock, or lighting this third lock in the multi-ball. But he's not going to drain, it looks like. He is going, now he has lit the lock, he has his red arrows lit. He can press for more points here. No, it looked like he tried to take that shot up the middle. It did not work. Now the ball is a little bit out of control. Carl's trying to get it back. Hasn't been too deadly for him in these slingshot. It just keeps sending it up the playfield. Now he's got a trap. Takes a backhand into the lock shot. And this starts Victory Multi-Ball with an 8 times super jackpot multiplier. The 3 balls are now released into play, and Carl will be playing Victory Multi-Ball. His jackpot's worth the value on the screen, which is 3.25 million times 2 or times 4. And after 10 jackpots made at the ramps and other lit shots, he will light the super jackpot, which can be a very, very high value with the 8x multiplier he earned. But these jackpots are great for him now at 4x. They're worth 13 million. 2x, 6.5 million. Still good points for Carl here in this mode. Carl is nearing 900 million on this ball 1, while Keith has not even played a ball yet in this tournament. Is Carl icing the other players now? It had been Jason playing very slow, but now Carl is really putting on a clinic here on this game of Godzilla. How many? 2 more jackpots left he needs. He's going to try to take him at the loop with those 2 balls trapped. Oh, he's using the heat right now, spotting shots on the playfield. That spots 25 million in shots, and now the super jackpot, 52 million collected there from Carl, plus super spinners running, plus an add-a-ball. He had 4 balls in play. He still has 4 balls in play, down to, nope, back up to 4. Now his jackpot values have actually increased. He's now getting 17 million for these quadruple jackpots. Has a chance to light another super jackpot as well if you can keep making these jackpot shots. But not anymore. It looks like Carl is down to just 1 ball left in play, and with that, Monster Zero ends. Victory Multi-Ball ends. Carl's score will be back on the screen in a moment here. But he doesn't care. He's just going to take some ramp shots. 1.1 billion points. This is the highest score, perhaps, we've seen on Godzilla so far in this tournament. Jason did hit 1 billion earlier in the day. Carl drains out the left out lane to a round of applause from his fellow competitors and tournament directors, ending with 1.16 billion points on ball 1. Ranked 4 on our circuit, here comes Keith Elwin, who lives in Chicago, playing his first game now of the CERN Pro Circuit Championship. Tried to take a plunge for the super skill shot. We have not seen players make that decision a lot. It did not work for him, but he has made his first ramp shot, a trap now on the left flipper. Takes another ramp shot there. That gives him some progress on multi-ball as well. And now he's going to aim for the scoop or the spinner. He hit the spinner there. Trapped again on the left flipper, so probably going to try to light his battle mode here. Keith has taken a break to adjust for the shot and has missed a little late off the pop bumper. Another adjustment off the pop bumper. It is not going in the scoop. Keith is having trouble finding that shot, and now he's on the wrong flipper. Decides to shoot the other ramp, so he's almost lit Godzilla multi-ball locks. 16% stability left on the building. And another shot into the pop-bumper. Keith is really having trouble finding that scoop shot, and with some awkward spin off the flipper, the ball goes down the middle. That was not a great start for Keith. He has his battle lit, he has his locks almost ready, but unable to get going on any mode on ball one. But Alexander has seen that, you know, great scores are possible in this game. He can really get ahead of Jason and Keith with one good mode. Lights his battle now at the scoop. Take really quick work of those ramps he needed to hit. Oh, but that ball gets away from him on that flipper, unable to make a catch. Goes down the middle. So now, although Jason was unable to get anything past lock one, he was unable to get that big destruction jackpot collect. He is ahead of both Keith and Alexander with completing his first kaiju battle, and by collecting the super jackpot, or destruction jackpot, he'll be able to advance to a new city, light another battle, and potentially do what Carl did and bring Titanosaurus into his Godzilla multi-ball. So now he'll be able to take his power up and select his city, and like most players, he will take the Godzilla multi-ball scoring boost. He will head over to London.
One can only imagine the destruction Godzilla could unleash in another city. The damage to the city.
Jason is also close to getting the next phase of his Mecha Godzilla multi-ball lit. He probably will not split his attention between Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla. Oh, maybe not. He has actually hit that spinner, lighting the next phase of the Mecha Godzilla multi-ball, which involves shooting that visor and completing the three targets, stand-up targets on there to light the Mecha Godzilla multi-ball start. But now Jason is looking for that destruction jackpot. Takes a danger, but recovers the ball from dangerous return to the middle. Is he going to try to backhand it here? He will, and he does hit it. So 12 million points available by hitting the salute for the destruction jackpot. Carl hit it pretty easily. Jason did not, so that destruction jackpot gives him another chance, but he's quickly running out of time. That's going to be time expired, so no destruction jackpot, no 12 million for Jason. Not the end of the world, because now he's able to progress on his Godzilla multi-ball locks. And this is his lock 2 here, I believe. He took that first lock on ball 1. Yes. One more lock to start the multi-ball. Jason's really going to want to bring in a mode with this. Uh-oh. No ball save. Okay, saves it into the inlane. And Jason wants some control. He has his scoop lit. So he uses the orbit shot to pass the ball to the other flipper, and he's unable to hit the scoop. There he goes, right into the scoop. Jason's going to take the time bonus increase, and likely Titanosaurus, yep. No double scoring though like Carl had, but just one shot left to start Godzilla multi-ball. Jason, a little bit of a fumble on that kick out. It came out a little weird there. Not typical where he was able to make a drop catch on it. But Jason's just shooting the shots that he's able to shoot, given that the ball is not completely trapped for him. And he's already made one Titanosaurus shot. Makes a second Titanosaurus shot without even starting multi-ball. Finally, Jason goes up the middle, collects his third lock. Jason will be starting Godzilla multi-ball here. with 2 of his 5 shots completed for Titanosaurus.
Godzilla multi-ball.
So with 2 balls releasing from the building and 1 ball being plunged into play, Jason is in Godzilla multi-ball, and he's clearly trying to go for that difficult target between the right ramp and the loop shot. Oh, he's been a little early on it from that lower flipper, unable to hit it so far to get those Titanosaurus points he wants. And he tried to shoot it again, a ball got in the way. Getting jackpots though. There's that shot, so now he needs to shoot the target on the far left side of the play field. Has not hit it yet. He actually did not shoot the target. He got the spot shotted from the Godzilla wallop shot, and that ends multi-ball, and that ends his ball. The ball popping off the end of the right flipper and into the left outland. No monster ball save there. Titanosaurus is not complete, but still Jason has made progress on all of these balls he's played to keep himself ahead of Alexander and Keith. Carl, as I alluded to earlier, is really, really safe, barring some kind of great performance from all 3 players on their next 3 balls. Carl is looking very good here on this game of Godzilla, but he's still going to play, and he's still going to take shots at that scoop to light his next battle. And now Carl has to play another Tier 1 Kaiju battle. He selects Ibera, which involves shooting all 3 spinners and getting enough spins on all spinners, and then shooting the pop-upper, but now, immediately draining after starting that mode. Carl's score went up significantly from a great bonus, but not much progress was made by Carl on that ball too. However, I think Carl is very happy to have a billion-point lead over all of 3 other players' scores combined. So Keith is now ready to, collects a secret skill shot in the inlane. That was pretty cool. Not what he was going for, but 5 million points, and finally gets into the scoop. Keith is now able to start his first Tier 1 battle, and will he select Gigan like all the other players? It wants him to select Gigan, and he will select Gigan. So how's Keith going to handle the scoop feed? I don't see him holding the flipper up like these other players who are making drop catches. No, he is. Great drop catch. Unfortunately, didn't make it into a ramp shot, but that's the last bit of progress he needed to light his Godzilla multi-ball locks. There he goes on his first Gigan shot, and the ball is now being diverted over to the other flipper. Keith is not making these shots, though, right now on the right ramp. Too dangerous to save that ball. No tilt. No ball in play for Keith, and right down the middle.
We are prepared to conquer the Earth.
That opens the door up for Alexander, so Keith will have to shoot the scoop again to start a battle. He'll be locked into actually playing the rest of that Gigan battle unless he changes cities and shoots his ramps again. Alexander has not started a battle yet. He's also not lit his Godzilla multi-ball. Now he does, well, not quite. The Jet Fighter award is in the way. The game wants him to shoot through the building, which he's not been able to do so. Shoots through it in reverse. He really wants to light his Godzilla multi-ball, it looks like, and he's had a tougher shot because the Jet Fighter's running. There he goes through the building. That lights his Godzilla multi-ball locks. He has to collect 3 locks, but because the building is empty, he will have 2 skill shot opportunities after this first lock. So now, just from Jet Fighters and skill shots, Alexander's up to 27 million. A chance for his second lock here. He'll take it. Up to 31 million. And here's his next skill shot. That he needed that because of the ball save in the right out lane. Now he's going to go for his scoop. He does hit his scoop and gets his Rodan double scoring going. And what mode's he going to pick? Ibera it is. He's going to go for his spinners during Godzilla multi-ball. Most players will not pick Gigan. if multi-ball is that close because ramps are harder to hit with multiple balls in play. Shoots up the middle for third lock of Godzilla multi-ball. Has the double scoring running after a disappointing first 2 balls. Alexander has himself set up in a great position where executing this Godzilla multi-ball with the Titanosaurus mode running at the same time allows him to actually get ahead of Jason's score in just 4 or 5 shots through this Titanosaurus mode. First, he'll need to hit that left target next to the building. And he's hit it now. He's also hit the right target. He needs that difficult target on the right side next to the right ramp. Has not hit it yet. But he is making some jackpot shots. Alexander has the ball save still running. 3 balls in play. All ball added there for him to get back to 3 balls in play. But Titanosaurus is evading him right now. He's unable to make that difficult target next to the right ramp. But he is able to hit a super jackpot for 31 million points. Score is not visible, but he might be pretty close to Jason's score. He is now ahead of Jason Werdrick with 178 million points. He has now completed Era very quickly with a 50 million point finishing blow. Controlling Tokyo, ending his multi-ball, but doing some great work in that multi-ball to get now up into the 200 million point range. 242 million for Alexander. Takes the shot up the middle for the destruction jackpot. 20 million points if you can hit this shot. And he was a little bit early. Will he go for it again? Yes, he will. Tries to hit the spinner. But that ball rattled in the loop. Does not give him the chance to collect that destruction jackpot. And this means Alexander unable to collect that double scoring destruction jackpot. Missed out on about 40 million points or so there. But he's now making progress toward tag multi-ball by shooting the green lit inserts. Finally collects his first power-up. He's already played Godzilla multi-ball. Nah, he thinks he's going to take Mecha Godzilla multi-ball. That's the next closest multi-ball for him compared to Godzilla multi-ball. And has started another double scoring ally. Collects his Carnage bonus. Gets a secret combo. Lots of stuff happening for Alexander here. The next thing he's going to be doing is trying to light his next battle by shooting his ramp shots. 58% on the building. He's actually not too far from his next Godzilla multi-ball, but now draining out the left out lane. So Alexander ends ball 3 in second place with 260 plus 9 million points, 276 million points. Jason takes a skill shot, shoots the ball into the scoop for his double scoring. And Jason's on to his Tier 2 battles. He can also take a Tier 1 battle. He's thinking about the one he wants. He's probably taking King Ghidorah. No, he's changing it again. All right, he's back. He's back. And he takes it. Faking out the commentator there. So with double scoring in the Tier 2 battle, Jason can get ahead of the score he needs from Alexander if he executes very well here. The ball save also helping him out there. Now he is out of ball save. None of that left for him. So shooting these award shots, smaller value here on these shots, but making his combo is working for him well. Wow, an 8 million award there. Scoop is now lit for him. Will he shoot at the scoop? He is trying to shoot the scoop, hits the pop-upper instead. And now 62 million points on the jackpot for Jason. Chooses to fight or flee. Well, he only needs 30 million, which he takes there to get ahead of Alexander. Jason now secures his spot onto Game 15 of the Stern Pro Circuit Finals with a very well executed double scoring King Ghidorah Tier 2 battle mode. And Jason lets the ball drain, collects his bonus. Carl D'Angelo, despite making mincemeat of Paris on the display here, does not need to continue destroying that city. Carl will plunge off, meaning it's all up to Keith Elwin, who has selected to go fourth in this game and now finds himself knowing exactly what he needs, which is a pretty high score of 276 million points set by Alexander. So that skill shot saved him from that quick drain. Keith is really struggling to find his shots right now. He's going to need to start making some shots quickly to get back in this game, because he has the ability to select a city, so he has an option here to actually try to select a different city to not rematch Gigan. He needs a lot of points. He can stay in the city and play Gigan again. Now he's going to travel. I think this is the right choice here because he really needs a lot of points now. He's going to need to bring in a mode with a multi-ball and potentially some double scoring to get there. So drop catch out of the scoop for Keith. Shooting the first ramp he needs to light the next battle. Takes a danger on that shot. Very interesting. Another in lane for Keith. Those have been working for him so far on this ball. So that shot, the destruction jackpot, making that shot up the middle much tougher. Unable to hit that left ramp he's looking for to light his battle. He'll take a ramp shot, feeding to the right flipper, and he'll go for this destruction jackpot. Because he did not complete his Gigan battle, destruction jackpot's only worth 6 million here. Is he going to take it? He will. Oh, and that's a drain down the middle for Keith coming around that loop. Before he leaves, let's hear from the always very chatty Keith Elwin.
I love playing with all these guys. Props to Jason Wardrick for still being in here since this started.
Stick around. We're going to be following the entire Stern Pro Circuit Championship. Let's see if any of these players can make it all the way to the finals.